What's up everybody, I'm Smooth and today I want to share a story of my friend who was affected by Russian invasion.
My name is Valentine, I'm 24 years old, I'm a basketball coach and a teacher of physical education. I live in Hostomel, it's a small city near of Kiev, and I lived for 2 weeks under Russian occupation. My morning of 24 February started from sound of explosions and crazy vibrations. I woke up at 6:30 a.m. and took my phone and saw many messages from my family, from my friends. They sent me a message that war is begin. Then I went outside, see my friends. Together we went to take a cup of coffee. And then in the sky we see more than 30 or 40 helicopters and some aircrafts. At this moment we understand that something is going wrong, and we decide to go to shelter and prepare for future because we didn't know what to expect. At afternoon I went home and prepared my backpack for escape because I understand that at any moment we need to leave, we must leave the city, but decide to stay first day at home with the friends, with the neighbors in shelter because it was a little bit hot outside, many explosions, many helicopters. We saw soldiers decide to stay at shelter. The second day, the bridges which are connected to Kiev is destroyed, and we know the ways to escape is no longer exist. At the third day, we heard from our neighbors that a supermarket which is located near of my home was open for people, and they said that you can come there and take food. Next day we were left without gas, water, light and mobile communications. We spent here exactly 2 weeks, and then we escaped from this place by green corridor. And we was happy, we was lucky to do it, because right here was really tough to stay, and we doesn't know what is going on outside. It was our apartment. I slept right here on this place on a wooden door. It was my bed. Also with me there was 10 or 12 persons, grannies, girls, my friends, and one child.
Somebody was really comfortable to sleep on this stuff.
Yeah, they were. The girls was lucky because it's much better than a wooden door.
День первый. У нас уже обстановочка с гирляндами. Вот так вот.
Готовимся к Новому году. Надо потушить елку.
Только у нас тут на фестивале. Что ты тут делала? Ты ж там не надо. Это его работа. А у нас.
At 8 March, me and my friend went to hardware store to took some wood planks to close the windows because they are destroyed. When we arrived at this point, we saw there Russian soldiers. If I'm right, it was the special forces, and they said to come here. When we came closer, they put a gun on us and start to ask some questions. Who are you? What we are doing there? We told it was one soldier. We told him that we're civilian and we need some wood planks to barricade our windows. And he asked again, who are you and what the hell are you doing there? I repeated again, and then he told me that I can cut your head or can shut your knees. I told him that I don't want it. It's not good for me. I want to remain alive and safety. Then he called his friends. They arrived, they put us on a knee and started to interrogate us. They asked some questions like, which street are there? Where do we live? I answer all the questions, what they want to hear, but they still didn't believe me. And I tell him that I can show you my driver license. And I took my wallet to him. First of all, he looked for the money, but all my money I left at home, and I showed him a driver license. Then they started to ask us as we are homosexuals or Nazis. I told that not. We are not the Nazis and the homosexual. And then I said that I'm just a teacher and just a basketball coach, and if it's possible, let us go. Then one of him picked up me and moved right here. And at this point, I think that it's over. But he stopped me and started to ask the questions of basketball rules. And one of the craziest questions that I heard in my life, he asked me to translate word basketball to Russian language. And I was shocked. All this conversation took us maybe for 30 minutes. Gave him all information about basketball rules, about basketball, and then he said, I believe you, and said, you are free now, you can go. I bought this t-shirt 1 year ago, and it wasn't me when Russian soldiers interrogated me. I never thought that this slogan will actually become the truth, because basketball indeed saved my life.
It's one of the many stories we have out here in Ukraine, and we all hope this nightmare will come to an end soon and we can come back to our normal lives and to the thing we love the most, just to play basketball.